Welcome back. This week we're going to leave Madrid and head 3 hours south to Cáceres, where we will discover picturesque alleyways, ancient history, and find a Game of Thrones filming location or two.
Welcome to The Right Life. We're Catherine and Edward, a married couple based in London with a passion for travel and experiencing the world together. On our channel, we share our adventures from uncovering hidden gems to learning about new cultures and discovering amazing historical sites. Join us as we explore the world.
Good morning on day 3. We are at the Atocha station and today we are headed from Madrid to Cáceres. And the station is so pretty. Take a look at this. Oh, it's following me. I don't know how to use this. We've just gotten to Cáceres. Our train was a little bit late, but that's okay because now we are here for 3 nights in this fantastic apartment that we have rented. So let me show you around. A kitchen with a full fridge. And I'm guessing we can get ice cream. And then you come through here and not much of a view out of that window. Here's the living room. We have a tiger. He's not real. And we have a TV, which I think might work with the Fire Stick because it looks pretty new. So I think this will be a really comfy way to watch a couple episodes of Stranger Things the next few days during our siesta. A bathroom, which isn't ginormous, but it is absolutely perfect and very pretty. And come into the lovely bedroom, which has this fantastic chair, which that I think will be where we hang our clothes. There is this lovely stand for the things that we're not going to bother to hang up anyways, because that's just not who we are. And the best bit is this fantastic view over the square, the main square of Cáceres. There is one more element to this hotel, this apartment, but we'll wait a bit later to show you that. Edward's learning Spanish.
Don't need to learn Spanish. All you need to do is know how to ask where the toilet is and know how to ask for 2 beers.
What's your Spanish phrase?
No gusta de acordeón.
Welcome to the beautiful Cáceres, which is in a region of Spain called Extremadura. This is the least touristed area of Spain, except of course that tourist train behind me. We first heard about this place during lockdown because there's a restaurant called a Trio, and a couple came in and stole 300,000 pounds worth of wine. And they haven't been caught. And we started looking at this city, thought it was absolutely beautiful, and then we found out that the Game of Thrones was filmed here, so we thought, sounds like a fantastic place to spend a few days. Birds are insane. Do you recognize it? This tower is where, in the Game of Thrones, Euron Greyjoy brought in his captive, his sister, and she was dragged through the streets. Thinks I should have left Edward in the apartment.
After a little bit of wandering, we ended up at the Cáceres Museum.
Now, how do we know that this was Diana? The answer is, I don't know. Because I only see a dog. Does she have a dog with her? Rumor has it that this might be an early extraterrestrial. I don't know. I think it's just kind of cool. the view from this museum. Look at the birds. We have a fishing boat, calabaza, something called a Rebel de Pastor. And then we've got this dude. He's a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. This dude also scares me. But I think they're for some type of festival.
People in front of you?
No, this isn't terrifying at all. Edward, there are people down here. Oh, it's just so dark. Built by Berber Muslims between the 9th and 11th centuries, this cistern is one of the largest and best preserved water tanks on the Iberian Peninsula. It stretches over 45 feet long and 32 feet wide, built with recycled materials from ancient Roman and Visigoth structures. It is adorned with Arab-style horseshoe arches resting on compact floor made with 30 centimeters of mortar to waterproof the tank. The cistern has been preserved because of, after the reconquest of Spain, the Catholic kings authorized the demolition of the old citadel but kept the tank beneath the palace, maintaining a fresh supply of water. In fact, people used to be allowed to just come down in here through that door and get water.
It's stagnated, isn't it?
Not fresh anymore. Have fun?
Yeah.
See anything good yet?
Yeah, it's alright.
It's alright. Look, we've got animals. Roman animals. And here's a slightly disappointing thing, because there's meant to be an El Greco, and it is currently in Zaragoza. Well, we're not going on this trip. We have just come out of the lovely little Museum of Cáceres, which for a small town has a pretty interesting and eclectic collection. They had everything from some Roman stuff, some Moorish stuff. There's a Moorish cistern, which is very cool. And there's some nice pieces of art, although some of it was modern art that I didn't quite get. And filming while walking on cobbles is probably not the best. We have just left Cáceres Cathedral, which was something.
Shame.
Behind me is in fact the Cáceres Cathedral, which is, I thought it was lovely.
I thought it was boring.
So basically,
it's not worth €5.
It was €5 each, and they gave you an audio guide. And to listen to the whole audio guide, as we found out, it takes about 40 minutes to get through the church, and lots of singing from Edward to survive it.
Just for our American viewers, €5 is 2 beers.
I thought it was very interesting, and I guess I'll do a little highlight of some of the things you can see. The bell tower, which is maybe 150 or so steps up, and it is hot out today. And let me tell you, I'm sweating. Are you sweating?
Yeah.
Worth the view?
It's alright.
Such an excitable man. This door is locked, but you can just see some paintings in there. The most impressive part of the cathedral was the plateresque altarpiece. Built in 1551, it was never painted and has always been the color of oak. Each level has carvings of different saints and Bible scenes. Second highlight was what is known as the Black Christ. This detailed 14th century wood carving is brought out for celebrations and parades. After our siesta, Edward had a headache, so I headed out on my own. My first solo stop was the Arab House Museum. It was a ruin when it was purchased in the 1960s by Jose de la Torre, a Cáceres native. While working on the house, he discovered the remains of a 12th century Moorish home with a foundation of Roman ruins. Jose knew he'd found something special and carefully excavated each dirt-filled room while learning as much as he could about Islamic art in Spain. The museum was decorated as if the occupants had just invited me in. Each room was beautiful and had a cozy, comfortable feel to it. It was also really lovely to learn that the museum is now run by his children and grandchildren. It was truly a labor of love. Right now I'm standing in a hammam in this rediscovered Moorish house, 12th century Moorish house. How cool is this? I didn't even know it was here. So these tiles were all discovered while they were excavating the house. Let's see how a hammam would have worked. These seats is kind of dark in here, so it's a bit hard to see. Maybe this one's a bit brighter. The stairs up, that was a big step. This was the cellar. All the items in this room were found when they were cleaning out the house, excavating the house. So I'm currently in Don Alvaro Alley, which is meant to have a really macabre history because the walls behind me here, although possibly the walls behind me here, were built with dirt that came from a local cemetery a few hundred years ago, and it picked up bone fragments of humans. And when this was discovered, they covered the walls with lime, this wall, or possibly this wall. But over time, the lime has come off and the bones are exposed. However, I haven't actually managed to find a bone yet. Maybe you're better at that than I am? Afterwards, I finally managed to get myself some convent cookies. Cloistered nuns in Spain often sell baked goods to raise money for their order. It can be a little challenging to find an open convent or to order in Spanish, but I made it work. Passes de té? Gracias. I put the money on the thing. Gracias. Me too. One of the things I really wanted to do on this visit to Spain, which I've never done before, was get some convent cookies. And I didn't have a chance when we were in Madrid, and I thought the ones here were shut, but they weren't. They were out of everything. And I literally went down the list and I've ended up with these. I couldn't tell what they are, but I don't care because I finally did it. Our apartment gives us access to this fantastic terrace. We do share it with the other apartments in the complex, but I think we're the only people staying here right now, so it's all ours.
Oh, it's the old Bill. The fuzz. All the birds.
This town is known for cranes.
Thank you for joining us as we continue our week in Spain. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave us a comment below. We really appreciate the support.
This was the last bit of our... Where are we?
I don't know. Yeah. I think I'll sit up here.
What?
Everything's covered in birds.
Oh,